Hello and welcome to Kingston Library's Friday night pub quiz. I hope you're all well, all of you who are tuning in today. So it's another pub quiz. We're doing 15 questions general knowledge, and we are going to then do 15 questions on the literacy round 2. All feel free to join in. The link is in the description to the video. And you can get your answer sheet on there, and from there we can have that submitted, pick a team name, give us your email, and we send the results by about Sunday or Monday. So the video is left online for 24 hours, so you can play even after we've finished on our live stream. So I'm just going to give you guys a few minutes for those of you who want to play with us and join in to come up with a little team name. It's like most pub quizzes, we only really have one rule, which is please don't cheat. There's no point given, we're not giving you any prizes. This is just for a little bit of fun and just keep you guys occupied during this quarantine. So we hope you all get involved and enjoy. And like I say, I will start with the questions in a minute or two once I've given you guys some time to get your team names sorted. So the quiz questions, we've got 15, which is general knowledge. You'll get 2 points for each of those questions. For the literature round, it is 1 point, as we assume as good library users, you should know a little bit about your books. The lovely Marion, as always, is on hand. If there are any problems whatsoever, do just whack that in the comments and we'll try and get you sorted as quickly as possible. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you other than sitting here awkwardly looking at a camera while I wait for you guys to pick a few team names. Extra points are given for anything that makes us laugh when we do the marking. So you can win extra points by being wonderfully wrong. So let you crack on with that. Hello. Whoever's typing, I'm assuming that's Marion typing as Kingston Library Service. Hi, Marion. Let's see, there are 8 of you joining us. That's great. Hi, everybody. 9. I just watched the little eye thing in the corner. Yeah, welcome, everybody. As I've said, the description box at the top, that's got the link to the Google Sheet where you fill in your answers. Just fill that in, pop in your email. We will mark at the end and we'll get those all sent over to you. So once again, 2 points for general knowledge, 1 point for literacy, additional points for anything that makes us laugh. Oh, Lou, you've joined again. You're not getting extra points for Dave, Lou, not again. So welcome again, everybody, and I will get started in just a moment. If you're struggling, the quiz answer sheet, it's a Google Doc. It's in the link in the description box. I believe it's also been posted in the comments. Okie dokie. So give you another minute or so you can get your team names, get some drink, and pretend it is like a real pub quiz. Alcohol is more than welcome to keep you all going in this lovely time of semi-quarantine. Okie dokie. Right. For those who haven't joined in before, I awkwardly make my own instrumental music when I don't know what to do. It's fun being live, isn't it? Okay, going to give it till it says 34 and then I'm going to start. So I hope you all have team names, hope you all have alcohol, hope you're all comfy, hope you're all not too warm because the weather is sweltering and it's quite toasty in the room I'm sat in at the moment. So I hope you're doing better than me with the heat and coping quite well under quarantine and staying sane. And this is when I shamelessly plug all of our other wonderful library resources that we're popping online and all the hard work of my lovely colleagues keeping you all entertained on our digital offer. So there are lots of things to do if you check out the page after the quiz, and you can sort of find out the activities that we set up every single week for you. Okie dokie. Right, get started. Hope you're all ready. So the first round is the general knowledge round, and it is 15 questions. If you have any problems, you can come back to the video after. As I say, it's going to be up for at least 24 hours for you guys. So question number 1 on the general knowledge round. What was the name of the anatomist who bought the bodies from Burke and Hare? So that's question number 1. What was the name of the anatomist who bought the bodies from Burke and Hare? Question 2. What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? So that's question number 2. What is the most abundant gas in the Earth's atmosphere? Question 3. What is the largest desert on Earth? So please name me the largest desert on Earth. Question number 4. Name the only British Prime Minister to be assassinated. So that's question number 4. Name me the only British Prime Minister to be assassinated. Question number 5. The sports questions that I shove in because I think I should. In which sport does love mean nothing? So question 5, in which sport does love mean nothing? Question number 6, which famous ship was found deserted in 1872? So which famous ship was found deserted in 1872? Question number 7. Which British monarch was known as Brandy Nan? So, which British monarch was known as Brandy Nan? Question number 8. During which war did Mary Seacole work as a nurse? So, during which war did Mary Seacole work as a nurse? Just giving you a break to catch up. Okay, question number 9. Which country has the most colours on its flag? So which country has got the most colours on its flag? Question number 10. Oh, yeah. How many times have Wolverhampton Wanderers, I should be able to pronounce that time, won the FA Cup? So how many times have Wolverhampton Wanderers, the mighty Wolves, won the FA Cup? There is no sarcasm calling them the mighty Wolves, I swear to God. Question number 4. No. Reading the wrong bit. Oh, I'm getting ever so confused. Question number 11. What nuts are used in marzipan? So question number 11, what nuts are used in marzipan? Question number 12. This song was number 1 for 5 weeks and is currently the best-selling UK single of all time. Can you name me that artist and the song's title? So this song was number 1 for 5 weeks and is currently the best-selling UK single of all time. Can you name me the artist and the song title? Question number 13. The ancient board game Moksha Patam is more commonly known as what? So the ancient board game Moksha Patam is more commonly known as what? Penultimate question for the general knowledge round. Question number 14. The first jigsaw puzzles were made in 1760. What images were first used on them? So question number 14, the first jigsaw puzzles were made in 1760. What images were first used on them? And your final question for the general knowledge round, question 15. Brazil is the world's largest producer of coffee. Which country is the second largest coffee producer? So Brazil is the world's biggest producer of coffee. Which country is the second biggest coffee producer? Okay, and that is all for your general knowledge round. So those are your first 15, and that is 2 points each. So that is out of a possible 30 for you guys. I'm going to move straight on to the literature round, and hopefully this time I won't read the wrong question and start literature in the middle of general knowledge, or vice versa. Yay. So question number 1 for your literature round. Richard Bachman is the pseudonym of which famous author? So Richard Bachman is the pseudonym of which famous author? Question number 2. "'Tis better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all" is a line by which poet? So "'tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all" is a line by which poet? Question number 3. What is the name of the king who is murdered by Macbeth? So what is the name of the king who is murdered by Macbeth? Question number 4. In the novel by D.H. Lawrence, what is the name of Lady Chatterley's lover? So in the novel by D.H. Lawrence, what is the name of Lady Chatterley's lover? Question number 5. American author Samuel Langhorne Clemens is better known by what pen name? So the American author Samuel Langhorne Clemens is better known by what pen name? Question number 6. Scout, Jem, and Boo Radley are characters in what book? So that's Scout, Jem, and Boo Radley are characters in what book? Question 7. In 1486, a book called Malleus Maleficarum was published. What is the book about? So just give as best a description as you can. And I'm going to award an additional point if you can give me the literal translation for the book's name. So that's question 7. In 1486, a book called Malleus Maleficarum was published. What is this book about? And again, you'll get an additional point on this question if you can tell me what Malleus Maleficarum translates to. Question number 8. Which famous Sherlock Holmes quote never actually featured in the novels? So which famous Sherlock Holmes quote was never actually featured in any of the novels? And before you get smart, I do mean the novels specifically by Arthur Conan Doyle, not any spin-off subsidiaries. Okay. Question number 9. What career did Keats abandon in favour of poetry? Question number 9. What career did Keats abandon in favour of poetry? Question 10. In which county was Jane Austen born? So question number 10, can you tell me in which county was Jane Austen born? Question number 11. What was put around the neck of the ancient mariner? That's question 11. What was put around the neck of the ancient mariner? Question number 12. Which author created Peter Gwilym, Alec Leamas, and George Smiley? So which author created Peter Gwilym, Alec Leamas, and George Smiley? Question number 13. Who holds the Guinness World Record for writing the most novels in a single year? And if you're interested, they wrote 23 novels in a single year. So 13, who holds the Guinness World Record for writing the most novels in a single year? Question number 14. Which story by Beatrix Potter features Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail? So your penultimate question for the evening, which Beatrix Potter story features the characters Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail? And your final question of the evening, question number 15. Sally Prudhomme won the first ever Nobel Prize for Literature. What year was that Nobel Prize given? So Sally Prudhomme won the first ever Nobel Prize for Literature, but what year was that first prize given? And that's it all done. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you, as always, let us know if you enjoyed this, if it was a fun distraction for you, in which case we will happily make more. We really appreciate your feedback and the support you're giving, and we hope you're enjoying the content we're putting out for you all. So just wrapping up for the evening, if you have any problems at all, just pop them in the comments here. We will get back to you as quickly as we possibly can. Best of luck with the quiz. Everybody stay safe, and hopefully we'll speak to you all again soon. Take care. Bye.